Welcome back, everybody. Wrapping up the Landsraad with the Honorable Death mission, which unlocks once you reach level 19 faction standing. Travel to your base or settlement and build trade posts always works for me. I'm heading to my base in Haga Rift, near Anvil, primarily for quick access to the overland map.
Your recent actions have shifted the perception of your capability. The Duke has observed, and he requires your presence for a matter of heightened strategic sensitivity. Attend him at the Erekine residence without delay.
Heading to Erekine to meet the Duke. See you there.
I have heard of your efforts in the field. Our influence in the Landsraad remains strong. Well done. We have a problem, Agent. A unit of Gurney's Own led by Captain Moser was escorting a high-value intelligence asset through contested ground. The enemy lured Captain Moser to a remote outpost. His men were struck down by an unknown gas agent. Sudden, brutal. We don't know if Moser or the asset survived. Scouts report the outpost is covered by Harkonnen anti-air turrets. If the asset is still viable, you'll have to clear those defenses before extraction.
Looks like we're heading to Arsan Garrison, which is located on the overland map, the last beacon. Here we are as shown on the map.
There you are. You're approaching the target location. You can probably smell those Harkonnen ghouls. You heard what they did, right? They lured our soldiers with a distress call, used their own valor against them, then killed them all with chemical weapons. Bad way to go. Bastards! Sorry, they were my old unit. It's why I volunteered for this mission. Enough of that. We have to focus. Keep it simple. Disable the turrets so you can extract the informant via ornithopter. Turrets, informant, ornithopter. Go!
Reveal yourself.
Good work. With the turrets disabled, you should have clear airspace for an escape. Now, go find the informant before it's too late. Just one other thing. Don't know if I should be telling you this, but word is that Halleck's protege and my good friend Captain Moser is alive. The Harkonnen are keeping him breathing just barely to dissuade any future attacks. Maybe you can find him. He deserves better than this. Killing his flesh and soul as we speak.
Wow, wasn't expecting that to happen. Look before you jump and search for loot. Mistakes are made. Try to loot here, buddy. Found a purple identification band here. That corridor probably leads to the same room. What's down here, I wonder? Do a little bit exploring. Don't do that. Dang it. That's number 2. Gonna loot first, he'll still be there. Be advised, reinforcements incoming. Stand by and await them to conclude interrogation of every surviving prisoners before clearing the outposts of their tradie stink. Expect no survivors to transport. The details of the tender attentions you administered to Captain Moser have reached the ears of Glasu Raban. This gives him much pleasure. The smile of the beast is a charitable thing indeed.
Are you flesh? Or just the shadow that comes before the end? Your face, it drips like water. I can't hold it still. Makes me think of the cistern back home leaking, drop by drop by drop, drip, 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 drip. I thought you were mine. Eyes past saving for me. My threads cut. Aye. Fake distress speaking. Lured us inside and then gas and nothing. Failed the troops. He was here. I saw him. Then gone in Harkonnen chains. Thought they were waiting. They dragged him away, laughing. Chains in the sand. The asset, for fuck's sake. Follow the trail. Make it all matter. Don't let us die for nothing.
We have to save them. The Harkonnens will be cleaning up their messes and will likely exterminate them all shortly. I know time is of the essence. I know we are commanded to find the informant before they hide him away. But I say mission be damned. I say houses be damned. All those lofty plots and campaigns may as well be as far from us grunts as the stars. Loyalty. Real loyalty is what we give to the people standing next to us. I say we honor Captain Moser's death. I say we save as many of our people as possible. Do it. Do it and tell them that Arson Demo takes full responsibility. I'll proudly take the brunt.
Those slanted walls are nice. Guess I'm pretty good on here to take all those bullets. Let's keep going. Come on, really? What the heck? Death number 3. Terrible luck. Is he dead? Oh, round 2. Looks like the turret finally got him. Need to find another identification band somewhere. Neat looking bunk beds. They would look good in a guild hall barracks.
Here. Where's my reinforcements?
Yay, we found the green ID band. Hey guys, what you doing in there?
Still alive. Good. Help is on the way. Hold out a little longer. Save as many of our folk as you can. Made it through, did you? From hell and back. The lives of those soldiers was worth it. You did good. Your superiors might not agree, but an angry superior is not the mark of a bad soldier. In my experience, it's often the mark of a good one.
Remember to report back to the Duke.
I often recall the great myths and sagas of old Terra. Achilles at Troy, Leonidas at Thermopylae, Prometheus who gave fire to mankind. Men who paid dearly for choices they could not escape. And none of it spares us the cost. I've seen valor become tragedy. I've seen my best intentions drown in circumstance. As one bears a wound that will not close, with attention, regret, and a constant awareness that every choice carries echoes I cannot undo. Tell me, Agent. If the moment came again, would you do the same? But before you answer, consider this. A lost intelligence asset may have carried knowledge that could have ended the war. I understand both your heart and your hindsight. You acted from loyalty and conscience, yet the consequences of duty remain. Saving lives is noble, and honoring orders is necessary. The challenge of leadership is to reconcile both. Now, Agent, the question remains. Who bears the burden of this outcome? Speak freely. Do you claim this weight alone? Divide it, or place it entirely elsewhere? So be it. My great-great-grandfather, General Aurelius Atreides, once bore blame not entirely his own, yet acted according to conscience. Reckless, perhaps, but courageous. The consequences are yours to bear, as they were his. But I will not deny the weight of principle you have chosen. Thank you, Agent. You may take your leave.
We successfully reach rank 20 with our Atreides aligned house. New mission awaits us in Chapter 4. Let's check in with Zufar Hawat, see what he has to say, if anything.
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Yes, I've compiled a detailed report on the incidents of your mission. The saved soldiers, the lost informant, the passing of Captain Moser. Troubling events, difficult choices. I know you reported all this to our Duke. Tell me, what have you concluded about that conversation? Those lessons have become all the uglier in the years of this war of assassins. Can Atreides' identity survive these harsh truths? As do I. Spite can eat one's mind when overindulged, and yet it can drive action when despair would be an overwhelming paralytic. We will aim this spite at House Harkonnen, where it can take on its most productive form. We will be mindful not to give in to its addiction. Yes, we can use that very perception of our house against them, judiciously choosing the opportune moments to be devious in ways they can't expect. The War of Assassins has tested this house in ways they could never foresee, in ways I could see, but could not shield them from. You may be correct. However, experience of any significance raises a new being from the cadaver of who we were before, and who we were before can yet inform this new creature. Very well. There is work to be done.
Thanks for watching.